according to this life. Let's get right to it. We're not going to waste anybody's time today, so let's get right to it. Today's setup, the chart type is going to be candlesticks, and so we're going to enable the timer for the candlesticks, and we'll disable this auto scroll thing. You understand? Now over here we have time frame is going to be M1. Okay, over here. So here right now, we're going with M1 time frame, but we're using the flag mode here. Yeah, so it's going to be M1. Then we'll make sure that this second hand is on 0. Chris Okori, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, we should have gone with the buyers here. Oh, I'm not done setting up actually. I should, you know what? Let's just see if we can clear this balance. Normally I would have said we should go with 12.5% of our balance, but I actually wanted us to clear this balance. But normally we would have gone with the buyers here, so it's more or less like playing with the balance this time around, but no problem. But that was a beautiful trade. The reason why we would have taken this trade is because of this evening star pattern, and we have a demand down here, you know. So the evening star pattern is closing inside the demand zone. We should have the buyers coming. I actually took that trade out of impulse. You understand? I didn't think about it too much. I just took the trade based on impulse. But now we're going to try and clear this balance. Oh my God, sorry. I forgot. What did I just do? Sorry about that. I forgot to enable my do not disturb mode. So that's one of my students' message. I will check it later. Okay, cool. So let's try and clear this balance. Let's just take a random trade here. You understand? We'll clear this balance. Then while we're waiting for that, let's look for a very good opportunity in the markets. This this head and shoulders pattern. So the sellers are going to like have a field day coming down in this market. The next Timmy, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you're just joining us, go ahead and send me a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out quickly. You understand? We should just shout out all our friends. And if you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this month. You understand? I don't even know what today's date is. Oh my God, I think that trade was a winning trade again. Sometimes you're trying to lose the balance, but the balance just keeps growing. But don't worry, we're just going to have fun with it until, you know what? Let's just keep having fun with it until we until we lose the balance, and we'll start with a very good amount. You understand? So I'm not going to let down on the towers. If price comes to this entry, I'll take it with the buyers. I'll take a trade with the buyers. So we'll just have fun with the balance until we actually lose it. Sometimes it's good to just have some fun. You know, everything is really not really about being serious, like being too serious in this life. You need a little bit of fun too. So these are time to have some fun. Normally, I wouldn't take this trade anyways, because this supply and this demand area is not a strong one. It's not very strong actually. It's not breaking any major levels, you understand? So there's no point really bothering about this. Hunter, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. So let's look for a very good opportunity in the market. You understand? Let's see. Let me see. Abdul Kadri Zakari, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay, I've not seen any good opportunity yet. We'll keep checking. Okay, when I find a very good market that we can analyze, that would be great. Now, this one looks like a third touch, but it's not a third touch, guys. Let's not take this trade as a third touch. You get the gist. We cannot take this trade as a third touch. We cannot. You understand? So, but no problem. This is a supply area. And price rejected inside the supply area. That's a beautiful one. This looks like a QM down here. Let me check. Though it's very small QM. I don't think there's anything that I'll be surprised if okay. We have a confirmation. I'm actually surprised we have a confirmation there because I wasn't expecting a confirmation. But sometimes it's not about looks. You understand? So don't be deceived by how crazy the setup looks. Do your research, look into that setup, make sure that it has all the confirmations you need. Then you take a trade based on that. You understand? Legosta. Sorry, I couldn't read your name correctly. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Let's go back to M1. Okay, we're in M1 right now. Let's mark this. So if price comes down here, we're gonna go with the buyers. It's as simple as that, basically. Oh, there was a third breakout here. This is beautiful. Look at this. First touch low, second touch lower low. Price comes back to this entry. We have a gap up in favor of sellers. This trade is a beautiful trade. This particular one. We took a trade like this in the morning. In the morning session we took a trade like this. Oh my god. And this trade is also a very good one. Look at this. This is a very nice decision point trade. This market is good. I'm going to keep an eye on this market. Look at this now. This is a very nice decision point trade. And if you mark the entry down here, look at this. This is a beautiful. This trade is a very good trade to take also. Let me mark it for you so that you can see. See, sometimes it's good to just look into the market. If you see any setup, let me check the lower time frame to see if we have a beautiful entry right here. Beautiful entry. You understand? So sometimes you just have some very nice entries. That was a very beautiful entry. This particular trade. This red candle with a wick down here. We'll take the trade down here and price will push up and give us a winning trade. That's a beautiful one. Okay, cool. You know what? Let me quickly check something on M5. I want to see the direction of this market. It's a very ranging market, so the QM is going to work. So it kind of builds my confidence over this QM that if price comes down into this QM, we can take a very beautiful trade. I'm going to go with the old balance because I want us to play around with it. Or you know what? Let's just try and clear this. Is our entertainment? Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to hear. It's nice to have you here. LOLGG787. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I've been around. I've been coming online. I've been coming live actually. You must have watched some of the replays of the lives. You understand? It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. I'll keep an eye on this market. Let's market. We'll market as favorite because if price comes down here, we can take a very good trade. Or should we just wait for it? You know what? I really feel like losing this balance so that we can start with an amount that is manageable, that really makes sense. You understand? Let me just take a random trade here and see if we can lose this balance. That'll be nice. Yes, I come live every day. Yeah. What like I always say, instead of waiting for me, the best thing you can do. Okay, finally we've lost the balance. That's good. So let's enter with a reasonable amount that we can take a trade with. Okay, so if price comes down here now, we'll go with the buyers. So like I said, what you need to do is you need to enable your YouTube, like the notification. You see, beside that subscribe button. By the way, if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So what you really need to do is to go to the beside the subscribe button. You see that notification bell, click on it and enable it for all. Like just click on all. You understand? So that anytime I come live like this, YouTube itself will send you a notification that we're live now. So you can just join immediately. You don't have to wait. You don't have to search. Like today now, I came online. I came live 3 times today already. This is the third session we're having. You understand? We had a tournament session, then we had a practice session. This is the second practice session we're having today now. You understand? So if your notification was on, you understand. And most of the time I post on the YouTube community. Okay, we'll take the trade now. I'm expecting a push to the upside from here. So let's see. That's good. So we have 22 seconds left. So we'll just wait for it. We have 10 seconds left now. We may not have a green candle like that, but I'm expecting a push to the upside. Oh, in the last 5 seconds, come on. I'm going to go with the buyers again because I'm expecting that push to the upside now. Some sellers came in the last, like in the last 5 seconds in the market. So let's see if the remaining buyers here can give us if we have enough buy orders, actually, we should be able to have a green candle now. So let's see. I hope they don't push in the last 10 seconds. Though sometimes, we have a gap up in this previous red candle. And, gap ups are in favor of the sellers. So that might be another reason why the sellers came in the last few seconds. You understand? So, but right now, we don't have any gaps. So I'm expecting a clean green candle. You understand? If it doesn't jump, okay, fine. So there's no jump right now. That was a beautiful one. Let me explain this trade quickly for anybody who's wondering. Now, if you were wondering, if you were actually wondering, now you want me to give you the explanation to this, just type yes in the comment section. Yeah. If I have enough yes, I would probably just strip everything down and maybe remark everything from beginning so that you can understand. Okay, fine. I have a yes already. If I have at least 5 yeses, I'll give you the full details of it. If I don't have enough yeses, I'll just tell you what it is. You understand? But if I have enough yeses, I'm gonna just turn it into a whole tutorial right now. So let's see how it goes. Okay, good. We have another yes. That's good. All right, that's very good. You can see the buyers are still here. So the buyers are pushing up the price right now. The buyers rejected this price from all the way from this place. You can see. Okay, we have another yes. That's good. All right, let me give you the. So let's clear everything first. You understand? Let's good. So let's clear everything now. You see, there's this thing called QM, and let me explain what QM is for anybody who needs a detailed explanation. Let me just give you the explanation quickly. This is it. Okay. So this is what a QM is. I will explain to you in details now. You see, in this case, we have this thing called ABC. Like it's a movement down, up, down. So price came down, then we have a push to the upside, then it came down again. So it's an ABC pattern. But all of a sudden, price moved up again. You see, anytime we have this kind of pattern in the market, you see this area of the market is what you call a QM. You understand? Some people call it Q. There's a there's a there's a full name for it, but I can't remember. I think it's one Japanese name like that. You understand? But this is what a QM pattern is basically. Now, when you have let me show you from the I will come back to this quickly. Let me show you from you see these movements. You see this red, this push to the downside. This in fact let me just do it for you. I'll mark it for you so that you can see it clearly. Okay, cool. So you see this down, up, down pattern. Look at this. Let me use, okay. This down, oh, I'll have to shrink it a little bit, but don't worry. I'll mark everything for you, you understand? So is this down, then up, then this down. So this an ABC pattern. You have A, then this movement is B, then this is C. Then all of a sudden, price pushed to the upside from here. You can see. So the price retraced to the upside from here. So you can see now. This is what you call a QM. So the price came down, went up, came down, then went up again. Now, it's not just about the zigzag movement. You see, the push to the upside has to break this level. It has to break this level. If the push to the upside doesn't break this level, then it's not a QM yet. You understand? So now, you see, what I was saying then is, now you can mark, in this case, let me clear everything again. So I'll show you. In this case, this is the one I considered actually. Let me clear all this. I'll clear all this. You see, in this case, this was one I considered actually. You see this push to the downside and up movement, then down like this. So this is the A, then you have the B down here, then you have the C pattern here. You understand? When you have this ABC pattern and push to the upside, so you can see what I did here was to mark this area. This is the QM shoulder. Let me remove that B so that you can see clearly. So over here, this is the QM shoulder. All this area is the QM shoulder here. So if price comes back into this area now, you can see this red candle coming back. Down under this area, somewhere here, this is where we have the entry, because we are going to go to the lower time frame to find the entry. You understand? You see all this area right now is where our entry would be. Immediately price comes into this entry, you can take a trade, a rejection trade to the upside, and you expect a pullback. You can see we had a pullback the other time. You understand? But the pullback did not hold. The sellers came in the last second. Then what did I do? I entered for this trade again for one more time. I entered this trade again. So this is the whole movement of QM in the market. Now let me go back into the charts. Harold, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So I'll save this so that I can send it to. So now let's go back to the charts. I'll show you here. So you see this ABC pattern and push to the upside. We'll mark, first thing we'll do, we'll mark the QM shoulder. This is the QM shoulder down here. You can see. So it looks very small, and I was even surprised. If you observe that the other time I didn't even want to look into it. So the first thing we need to do is to go to higher time frame. Well, on M1, I checked M3 and I found the confirmation here. Look at this. Neon Graphics, thank you so much for joining. So I found the first confirmation is this engulf. So immediately you see this engulf, you know that that's our first confirmation that the QM will work. Now the second thing we need to do is to go back to lower time frame. We are looking for entries, like an entry where we can actually enter the market from, and we found one here. Now normally what I would have done in this scenario is to go back to lower time frame, like go lower and fine tune that entry, but I did not do that in this case. So that's one due diligence I probably would have done. So let's do it in this scenario. Now you can see there's no other entry here, but we'll keep going down until we find another entry along this side. Look at this, there's another entry down here, but it's not significant enough so let me just check S5. Okay, I can't find any other entry that is significant. Maybe I'll just take that S5 one, S10 one. Let's just mark it. You understand? So we'll mark it as a lower time frame entry again. These are usually mark my lower time frame entries. So you have it, this one here. Then I'll mark it this color so that I can differentiate it from the previous one. You understand? Then we'll go back to M1. You understand? Now look at what happened here. You see, the other time, immediately price entered this entry. What did I do? I took the trade. The price went up, pulled back, and in the last 5 seconds, they came back again and they closed. But because I know that this strategy is a very good strategy and it will work, what did I do? I entered again for the next candle. So sometimes your entry price may still close inside your entry. You understand? All you need to do is just follow it one more time and see how it goes. You understand? Most of the time I don't even need to follow it, that like it just goes, it just retraces. You understand? But sometimes it happens like this too. So we'll take the next candles, the next candle, we take it with buyers, and we have this green candle. You can see that's amazing. You understand? You can see these buyers now, they are very strong because the sellers tried to push them down, but they said no way. They rejected the price all the way from here. They pushed to the upside and they gave us this push up to this area. Now they created this double bottom down here, and the buyers are going to have a feel they're going up until we hit another sell setup up here. You understand? This is going to be a total breakout. If price comes up here again, we can take this trade. You understand? So this is how it is basically, and this is how the market works. Now you see the way I just explained everything. This is the way I explain it to my students in the Barter-Pro mentorship. So if you are interested in me teaching you one-on-one, you understand, taking you through the process, and just giving you all the basics, and like taking you through the journey of trading from all the basic down to the advanced level. You understand? All you need to do is join the Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? The link to join is in the brick outfits. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. You understand? So all you need to do is to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. The link to join the Barter-Pro mentorship is in the description. That's a Telegram channel link is in the description. So go ahead, click Telegram channel link, and I will give you all the details. Just send me a message on Telegram and say you want to join the mentorship, and I'll give you all the details you need to know. I'm looking at this trade to see if we can take a trade here. I'm looking for okay, we have a demand area down here. If price comes down to this demand area, we can take a good trade. Let's go back to M1. We have a doji here, so if we have a doji break, I'm going to go with the buyers because the market is beginning to range here. You see this round number here down here is a beautiful area to take a trade. Can we have a gap down? No, we have a gap up. I'm not going to take the trade now, but I can take the trade if it comes down here. I can manage to take that trade, but we have a gap gap up. You see that gap up is in favor of the buyers and sellers. So we may have sellers coming. Now, anytime you have a doji like this, we may end up having this red green pattern movement in the market. Let me mark the doji range so that you can see what I'm talking about. This is the doji range. We have another one down here, but you see this doji is not the same thing as this one. There is a range being established here already. So that range may give us a very good opportunity for us to have this red green pattern in the market. If price comes into this entry down here, I'm going with the buyers. If we have the doji break, I'm still going with the buyers. But you can see now, it's as if we're not going to have that doji break. But if we have a spinning candle, okay. Let me see if we can take. Let me see if we can take this trade. If price breaks to the upside, you see we have a double bottom here. If price breaks to the upside, you don't want to trade against the market movements. The sentiment of the market is with the buyers already, as it is right now. So it's unless we have a very strong confirmation, like a gap up on a level, especially on a round number, that would be good. But if we don't see that, we may not be able to take a sell trade, even if the buyers break the trade to the upside. So we need to be very careful, especially if price breaks to the upside. I may still take the trade, but we need to be very careful. That's what I... Okay, we have a common point of rejection here. Okay, we can take a common point of rejection trade. Now we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. You see this huge rejection, it tells us that we have some sellers up here. So it's a good thing. Now these sellers may push the price down to this into this demand area down here. So we will have a very good trade too. I would love to go with the buyers if price enter into this range. Yes. Because we have another... Okay. Yeah, now give us the entry. Let's go. Are you not going to give us the entry? Yes. So let me mark. We have a common point of rejection down here also. We'll mark it. So if we have this doji break, I'll go with the buyers. Gap down, no gap down, and no doji break either. So we're not going to take that trade. Yeah, it pulled very fast. You know, you observed. It pulled very fast. I was wondering too. So let me mark the doji range so that you can see it clearly from your side. Okay, cool. So now we have this kind of basic market structure pattern here, but the sentiment of the market is still with the buyer, so we need to be careful. Though I want to take a trade here. Yeah. Oh, you missed this one. Yeah. Don't worry now. We have see, all our videos are on demand, so you can always go back into these videos and watch them over and over again. You get the gist. You don't have to just if you miss one video, we can always go again. You get the gist. I would love to have a gap down here. No gap down, but don't worry, I'll take one more trade. I'm expecting a green candle now. Because we have a doji break, and no, the sellers should not become very aggressive now. It's not time to be aggressive. Come on. This is not the time to be aggressive. We need more buyers. Actually, this should be a green candle. You understand? Because this kind of market, I'm telling you, this kind of market, you see, when I started, yes, guys, please go ahead and tap your screen. And if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining today's live. Now we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we are very close right now. So thank you so much. Is that entertainment? You are saying wow. Why are you saying wow? Okay, this is a very beautiful trade, guys. Very beautiful trade. That was a beautiful trade. You see, this kind of market, let me give you one gist. You see, when I started and I didn't know much, this was my bread and butter. It was a great trade. Thank you very much. You see, this kind of setup was my bread and butter when I started because I didn't know anything. But the first strategy I mastered was this doji trade strategy. So I will sit down in the market looking for dojis that have this kind of setup in the market. Immediately I find it, I will just set it up and I'll wait until price breaks the doji. That's when I'll take my trade. So we have another doji break to the downside now. I wish we have a gap down this time around. Yes, we have a gap down. I'm going to take another trade with the buyers here. You see, under this roundabout would have been the best. You know what? Let me take one more here. Oh, I missed that entry again. But I'm expecting a green candle here, so let's see how it goes. So 30 seconds. Under this roundabout would have been the best. I told you under that roundabout would have been the best. You can see price pulled back exactly on this roundabout. You understand? But I'm taking too much trade, so I couldn't take more trades because in case it breaks to the downside, I don't want to like lose too much. But it's fine. Under the round number. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's an entertainment. But no problem. There was a decision point here that was made. We need to quickly find that decision point. So that if okay, I found it. I'm gonna take an above that roundabout would have been better, but above this roundabout would have been better. I found the decision point quite alright, but let's see. Because that decision point was what made us lose the trade actually. This is the decision point area. Okay, fine, that's good. This was the decision point area. This was the area that made us lose the trade. Let me mark it differently so that you can see it clearly when I go back to M1. Look at this. Here's it. So if price comes back here, I'll still take one more trade. I was waiting for it to go above this round number before taking the trade. Okay. Send me a message on Telegram. You understand? Let's talk about it, and I'll give you my honest opinion and what you should do. Actually, okay. This is the trade I wanted to take. This is the trade I wanted to take. I'm hoping the last few seconds it doesn't jump to the upside. Oh, come on. Come on. let me see that trade. Let me see how many. Just 1 point. Can you imagine? Sometimes it's just crazy when it happens like that. But no problem. It happens like that sometimes. Now we have another very good opportunity down here. Come on now. We have a gap up in this area. We should have a red candle here. Oh, no problem. Yes, guys, please go ahead. Okay, I was going to say you should like the live, but I remember that I was not going to tell anybody to like the live. Robert, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's been a while. It's nice to have you here again. It's been a while. Where have you been? You've been busy making plenty money. It's very nice to have you here. Okay, we can still take this trade actually. we can still take a trade, especially if we have a round number here. If we have a round number somewhere here, we can take this trade. Yes, we have been busy trading up to 70,000. That's good. I love that. Yes, when you guys get to your target, remember to come back and pay your tithes. Oh, you had a challenge raising your account. Wow. Okay, cool. No problem. Send me a message on Telegram. Let's discuss it. I will tell you what to do. Yes, no problem. Now we have another setup here right now. You see that QM setup that we traded down here the other time? The same setup is happening here also. Look at this. Look at this. We have this ABC to the downside, push to the upside. You can see. Now let's check M3. The same. Okay, you can see right now we have an engulf. That's our confirmation. So let's check for entry. If we have entry in the lower time frame, trading is very sweet actually. If you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing and you're losing money, you feel very bad. You even resent the market too. You understand? But if you know what you're doing, it's amazing. You get. Yeah, we have a Telegram channel. Just the Telegram channel link is in the description of this video. You can just click the description of this video and you see the Telegram channel there. If you don't know where the description is, you are using your phone, just long press on your screen. Just press on your screen and you will see the description menu come pop up. You understand? Let's mark this entry. We have two entries, but I'm going to take the one under this. I'm going to take the entry under this QM shoulder. You understand? I'm going to take the entry. This one down here, this new one, that's the entry I'm going with. So let's go in with this. I may expect a pullback from here. It's possible that the market may pull back from this area, but I'm not bothered about this one. Oh, you know what? Let me just stay on this for now. Okay, good. I'm gonna go with the buyers now. We have a gap down. Oh, come on now. Is it not entry? I clicked this thing more than twice just now. I didn't want to respond. No, we should not sell. We should buy, actually. We have a gap down in favor of the buyers, and we're in a QM area. So the buyers will come in. You see, inside this entry down here, the buyers are there. I'm waiting for the buyers. I'm waiting for price. If price enters this area, I'm going to take the trade. Don't worry, I'll mark things properly yet. So immediately the trade is done, I will mark it. Though the entry should have been inside this box, not outside it. But I believe we should still be able to win this trade. Okay, that's good. Let me mark it quickly so that you can see what I'm trying to talk about. You know, we took this trade the other time. This same trade, this same strategy. Look at this. This is the same one I explained just now when I was talking about QMs. You know, when I was talking about QMs, if you remember, we have ABC to the downside, push to the upside. You understand? Now, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Look at this. So we have this ABC to the downside and push to the upside. This is a QM shoulder. This area is a QM shoulder. If you go to higher time frame, you will see the confirmation. You see this engulf is the confirmation, this one. So if you come down to lower time frame now, we'll find the entry. And these are the two entries, this one and this one. So we still have one more entry down here right now. If price comes back here, you take the trade to the upside. The buyers are here. You understand? They are going to push the price to the upside. So now we have a common point of rejection. Let's mark this common point of rejection. You can see. No, we cannot buy again now. You see, immediately price comes here, we're going to sell. You see, this pattern is called a what they call it, basic market structure pattern. You understand? There are buyers up here, there are sellers up here, there are buyers down here. I'm going to take this trade. I'm expecting a pullback from this area at least. Oh, we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. I didn't see this gap down on time. I probably won't have taken this trade. So I actually lost to this gap down, but no problem. We can still go with the sellers after this, especially if we have a gap up. Okay, I'll take this trade because we're directly on this price that closed on this level. So the sellers are here. Actually, you can see sellers are coming in. You understand? So when you have a basic market structure pattern like this, you see the sellers are up here, the buyers are down here. Yeah. So anytime price comes to this area, you'll be looking for sales. Anytime price comes down to this area, you'll be looking for buys. It's as simple as that. I think we have a decision point down here. That decision point is making the buyers want to come in. Yes, we don't actually have a gap up actually. But you see, the 3 consecutive green candles does not mean we'll have a fourth one. You know why? Because you see, you don't count the candles like that. What you do is you look at the structure of the markets, then you determine where the buyers and sellers are. Then you take your trade based on the opportunities that present themselves in those areas. You understand? This is how I teach my students. You understand? So you are analyzing the market to find the best probability. The tip candle. You understand? So that's how it is basically. Yes, Wild Car Warriors, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. So, guys, if you're new here and you would like to learn how to, yeah, okay, the third candle. I thought it meant tip candle. I was like, okay, the third candle. Yeah, sometimes when you have long candles like this, but you still need to look at supply and demand in the market. You understand? Let's try and look for another opportunity in the market so that I can't find any. Now, you see the sentiment of the market now is with the sellers again. So you see the sellers trying to like push the price down again. You understand? Now you see down here, we still have an opportunity, especially in this area. We have an opportunity with the buyers. So if price comes down here, we can still go with the buyers down here. You understand? Down in this area right now, we still have buyers opportunity down here. So that's how we take our trades. You understand? It's based on the strategy and it's based on the concepts, not based on candles like alone. You understand? It's based on the whole market structure as a whole, not just the movement of the candles on its own. Now, guys, if you're here and you would like to learn how to trade binary options trading, yes, where's our class captain? Oh, I should have taken this trade. I should have taken this trade. We have morning star pattern here, and I told you that we're in a seller's area. I'm expecting a red candle here, but no problem. If you miss your trade, guys, don't jump and like start chasing the trade. Just leave it. You understand? Let it be. It happens like that sometimes. You are going to miss out on some trades too, so don't worry about it. You understand? Yes. When you're on the demand, you go with buyers. When you're on the supply areas, you go with the sellers. It's as simple as that. I've not seen any demand area here right now, unless you are referring to the SBD. But the SBD cannot. The SBD has been taken already before, so there are several weeks that's come into that. You see this area now. We have several, these buyers have been used many times. So the probability is not high anymore. And we're always looking for the highest probability trades. You get the gist. Esther, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. So let's look for another opportunity in the market. So let me quickly do the announcement before we go to the next this thing. So if you're here and you like to learn how to trade binary options trading, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to this channel. Princess, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So the first thing you need to do is subscribe to this channel. Now, if you don't have an account, the registration link to this platform is in the description. So go ahead and click the registration link. It will take you to this platform. Register with your email. You understand, and verify your account. It's very important. It's very important that you do it right now, this period, so that when you start making money and you have profits, they won't give you problem. You understand? It will just be very, very smooth sale kind of thing. So now the next thing you need to do after you verify your account is to come back to this channel. I have a playlist for all the beginners. I call it beginners playlist. It's free of charge. Just go to the playlist section of this video and look for binary option for beginners. Banner option for beginners is about 16 videos I've put there. I've arranged those videos for you so that you can get all the foundational knowledge you need for this. You'll be able to learn how the platform works, and you'll be able to learn how what are the things you actually need, the basic knowledge you need to get. You understand? It's as simple as that, basically. Now, once you are done with that, the next playlist you need to watch is the live trade session playlist. Yes, you need to watch that live trade session playlist. This is where I talk about strategies and I talk about all the concepts that I'm currently using right now in front of you. You understand? So go ahead and watch all these playlists I'm telling you about. Now, if you're the type that you don't want to watch a bunch of videos before you learn, you just want to learn fast and you want me to teach you personally, so you want me to teach you one-on-one, what you need to do is join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, the Barter-Pro mentorship is where I teach my students one-on-one. You understand? I take them through the process. I hold them by the hand. We go step by step. So if that's what you want, click the Telegram channel link. Click Telegram channel link in the description. You understand? And send me a message on Telegram. So just send me a message on Telegram and I'll give you all the details you need, everything you need to, learn. I'll just give you all the details, how much it will cost. I'll tell you what the schedule will be like. We'll discuss about how long it's going to take and the rest of the whole thing. So send me a message on Telegram and I would we'll get right to it. So that's all there is. If you are enjoying this class right now and you would like to support the channel, you can make use of the super chat, the super thanks, and the super stickers. You can also consider, Alex, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. The broker is called Pocket Option. It's called Pocket Option, and the link is in the description. The broker link is in the description. So is a link you can use to register for your own account. You understand? So go ahead and click on the link in the description. You see it there. Now we have an opportunity here. This is a beautiful opportunity, guys. Now this strategy is called decision point strategy. Hey guys, we have Gemworld in the house. Everyone, Gemworld, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Guys, in case you don't know, Gemworld is one of the biggest OGs on this channel. You understand? She's our biggest supporter so far. I don't mean just supporter. I mean actual supporter. She's been supporting this channel since only God knows when. You understand? And she doesn't back down. She's not tired of us. You understand? She still goes ahead, supports the channel. You understand? Financially, I mean, no, I'm not just talking about mouth support. You understand? She supports the channel. Mr. Vibes, thank you so much for joining. So, guys, please let me welcome Gemworld. You understand? She's one of our biggest supporters right now. You understand? And for someone to support us financially, you can imagine how much it is. She doesn't care. She doesn't bother. She just goes ahead to support us regardless of anything. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gemworld. God bless you. Thank you. It's an entertainment. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So now this strategy is called decision point strategy. You see, anytime you have an area of support in the market like this, and price breaks that support level, you see, there's a decision being made somewhere around here to break this level, and our job is to find that area. So we'll go to lower time frame, we'll find that area and we'll mark it. If price comes back into this area, we'll take a very good trade with the sellers. We'll go with the sellers. So we'll mark this area, we'll keep an eye on it. Basically, it's as simple as that. So we still have the sellers struggling here, but no problem. We're not going to bother about this trade again, for now at least. Okay, we'll need I'll need more confirmation before I can take a buy here. You see, all this area is still sellers area. I hope you know. All this area is still sellers area, and the sellers can like break this. They can push to the downside anytime. Yes. So we just need to wait. Yeah, I usually don't just take trades. I wait for confirmation because we need it. We need all the confirmation we can get. Yeah, the retracement candle. I know. I can see it too, but usually I would try and look for more confirmations before I would take any trade. The broker is called Pocket Option. The link to the broker is in the description of this video. You can click on that registration link. You understand? It's in the description of this video. It will take you straight to this platform. You understand? Where you can register your account with your email. Informed by me. Thank you so much for joining. This place is most dangerous place to trade. Exactly. You understand? So you need a very good a lot of confirmations before we take a trade. So we'll just look at that trade we marked the other time. This one, this is a very safe trade to take. This one, you understand, because we have all the confirmations aligned here already. We have a round number. Look at this round number, 0.94 4,000. Yes, 0.94,000. You see, when you have round numbers somewhere, the more zeros you have there, the stronger that level is. So round numbers act like support and resistance in the markets. You understand? So there are cycle levels in the market. There are psychological levels in the market, that you can actually bank on. You get, especially when you already have a when you already have a reason to take a trade there. You understand? Let me see. Oh, my time is almost fast spent, but no worries. Let's still see if we can find a good trade. Sometimes finding a very good trade is the hard part. Actually, now look at that same pattern we're trading before, that basic market structure pattern. You can see it. Now we can go with the buyers after this. If price comes down here under this round number, will be a very good place. 179.450 will be a very good place to enter the trade. Yes, we can take a trade now. We can go with the buyers. I'll take the trade. If it comes down again, I'll take 2 more trades. I'm expecting a green candle. Okay, let me just see. We have another common point of rejection down here, so we can actually go with the buyers if price comes down there. No, we cannot sell. We have to buy. This evening star pattern. Evening star pattern usually give retracement, and also if you look at the overall trend, we have buyers entry down here. Look at this. See, buyers entry, buyers entry. You understand? We have buyers rejecting here. Oh my God, Timmy, thank you so much. Timmy has officially become one of the biggest OG on the channel. Thank you so much, Timmy. Hope you're feeling great today. Guys, let me thank Jimmy. Let me thank Timmy especially for this. This is amazing. Guys, let me thank Timmy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I wasn't expecting that, but This is amazing. Thank you very much. This is beautiful. Wow. Yes, we're beginning to have plenty OGs on the channel. Thank you so much, Timmy. I really appreciate that. That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. If price comes down to this area, we'll buy again. We'll have to buy that under that round number. This is the best place we can buy, so that if we have a gap down, if thank you very much, Timmy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'll take this trade again. I'm expecting a push to the upside, so let's see if the buyers we have a gap down. Come on. Okay, no problem. We're not going to yell at the markets. I was expecting the buyers actually, because this is the buyer's entry, but now they've it's very possible that we have a decision point here. So let's find it quickly before price comes back down there. Okay, I've seen something, but let me look for more. Okay, I found a better one. This is the decision point that made us lose the trade. You see, sometimes no matter how good your entry is or your setup is, once the market makes a decision like that, you understand, there's nothing you can do really. So there's always every tendency of losing a trade regardless of your setup, because there's no setup that is 100%, you understand. So the sellers have decided to give us this liquidity sweep to the downside, and this is where they are coming. Actually, let me mark it quickly. This is where they are coming. You see this area? This is where they are coming. Now I don't know if they are going to pull back immediately, or they are going to close inside, then give us a green candle after this. Now if we have a gap down, then that will be a confirmation that the buyers will come in. So let's wait for that confirmation. Let me see. Can we buy there? Yes, you can buy here, but I need one more confirmation before we can actually buy. We're already in a demand area. Okay, under this round number will be a nice place. Let me see. Oh, I didn't quite catch the round number, but under that round number would have been a better place. So let me see if it will pull back enough for us to win. Let's see. Okay, fine. You can see we have a slight gap up in the favor of sellers, so we're not going to go with the buyers again. But that round number was a good place to enter. You can see. Look at the round number, 179.300. So you see, anytime you see a momentum like this, just don't trade against it. That trade I took was actually a very risky trade. I could have just lost that trade. But anytime you see a movement like this, don't go against it, don't go with it, just leave it. You understand? But let me mark the demand area. Let me mark it. It's beautiful. I'll keep an eye on this market. Yes, yes. It's closed inside the demand, but you see, momentums are very, very unpredictable. You understand? Sometimes momentum will just keep going and will not pull back. You understand? It will not pull back. It will just keep going, and there's nothing you can do about it. You see, we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. I can bet we may have a green candle just now, because 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a fifth candle. Fifth candle can be a divergent. You understand? And if you go with the sellers, the green candle will just come from nowhere and just so they are not momentums are not. No, you cannot sell there, you cannot buy there. You just, when you say momentum, let it be. That's the best thing you can do. So I'm going to keep an eye on this market. Let's check the rest of the markets. Okay. No, not because either because of if you see big gap or small gap, don't trade against the momentum and don't trade with it. Trust me, if you may want to like test that theory and see if it works, but I can tell you for a fact, you understand, it doesn't always work. The time you decide to join them is the time they will turn around. The time you decide to turn around is the time they will keep going. You understand? Momentums are very unpredictable. You understand? So you cannot really say this is the time they would turn around, or this is, you can't really tell. The best thing you can do is to just let it be and look for another opportunity. I know the temptation is real to like just follow a momentum. I'm telling you, I've made that mistake many times. If there's any mistake any of you want to make, I've made it. Trust me, sir. I can tell you for a fact from that experience, and it's not a good experience actually. You understand? Sometimes when you see, okay, the green candles are going, let me join them. That's when they will turn around. Look at this. Look at this movement now here. The buyers came all the way to this place and they pulled back. You can imagine. And they've been going for many minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've been going for 6 minutes. The seventh minute that you decide to join them, that's when they will decide that they are not going again. They want to come back. So it's it's very, very crazy. But if you have your setups are predictable to some extent. Look at this. We have a setup here. This is third breakout. We have first touch high, second touch high. If price comes down here and breaks this level or close on this round number, you understand? We can go with the buyers. This is the kind of trade I'm looking for. The predictable ones. You understand? So that's just how it is, guys. And you see all these concepts and strategies. I teach it on this channel. And if you want me to teach you one-on-one, send me a message on Telegram that you would like to join the mentorship, and I'll give you all the details. Now, the mentorship is not a free service. It's a paid service. You need to know ahead. You understand? But I'll tell you how much it will cost when you send me a message, and I'll give you all the rest of the information. So thank you so much for doing that. Okay, I'll keep an eye on these markets. Let me remove all the other ones that there's no opportunity yet. Now you see this kind of there's an opportunity here now. Let me show you the opportunity. You see this demand area now, it has finally turned into a supply. So we can take an SBD now. It's called SBD. No, it's DBS, I mean. So now this is bit bit test food. Do you have Telegram? Yes, we have a Telegram channel. In the description of this, the Telegram channel link is in the description of this video, of this live right now. You can click the description and you get you see look at what I'm talking about. This is the area. Mohammed, thank you so much for joining, Mohammed. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. So this is the entry I'm talking about now. This is the opportunity I was just telling you about. So inside that DBS now, we have this beautiful opportunity. If price comes into that area, I'm wholeheartedly going with the sellers. I'm not going to bother myself. You understand? I'm taking it with the sellers. And we have a round number. This 179.300. It's a very beautiful place to take a trade. So we can wait for this trade now. You understand? So this is how you take your trades, guys. This is how you take your trades. So we will not say because we have multiple red candles going, let's join them. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. You understand? It's not a very good practice. Don't do that. Okay. This is where I'm expecting the buyers to come in. Right above this round number is where I want to take the trade. Kanye, it's nice to have you here. You cannot make... Yes, I know. I actually trade my real accounts. If you want to watch my real accounts, you can click the live trade session playlist. You'll see all my real account. I posted one recently. I'll be posting another one in a few days. So if you want to watch that, you can just click the live trade session playlist and you watch it. I have over 100 videos there. They are all my live trades. So, and I'm like explain all these details, like all the strategies. I explained everything in details. Oh, price is already rejecting from the DBS. I should have taken a trade here. We have a gap up in favor of the sellers too. Sometimes when you are waiting for like the best entry, things like this do happen. So you have to be aware. This is the best entry, but you can see this entry worked too. But I'm still going to take this trade. I'm going to take this trade. I'm waiting for this entry. This entry is very sure. Though we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, but I'm expecting a pullback from this entry. And if it doesn't happen, fine. We'll just check the rest of the market. Okay. So sometimes you just mark. Okay, let's go back. Sometimes you just mark your setup and you keep rotating around them. You mark it as a favorite and you keep checking until you're able to find the right entry. That's when you take your trades. If you don't see the entry, or if the entry has not hit yet, you don't take the trade. So I'm going to take the trade now. I hope it gives us the entry. Come on now. Oh, we have a gap down. I'm very skeptical about taking this trade because of this gap down, but I'll still take it anyways. But now the probability of this trade is not very high anymore, but I'm still going to take it anyways because I've made up my mind to take it. And let's see, I'm expecting a pullback at least. Okay, I'm expecting a pullback from here. But you see, that gap down is the only problem I have with this trade. Apart from that, there's no other, I don't have any other challenge with this trade. See, when you have gap downs like that, the probability of the market is, though you can see that the sellers are very, very strong. That was a good trade, actually. That was a beautiful trade. That was a beautiful trade. If not for the gap down, I would have taken a double trade here. But that's still a very beautiful trade, regardless of the gap down. You understand? So I'm not going to take any trade here again. Why? Because um, you see, entries like this they are a one-time use thing. You don't want to. Yes, it's an entertainment. That was beautiful. So you see, entries like this are a one-time use case. The second time, the probability is not very strong again. So you don't want to overdo it. You understand? Now we have another opportunity up here. If price comes into this entry up here, I'll take a trade. This one, I'll go with the sellers again. You understand? And you see, this candle is a Marabuzo. No, it's an exhaustion candle. It looks very strong, but it's actually weak. If you have a gap up, if we had a gap up, I would have gone with sellers. But you know what? If this price comes out into this entry, we will take the trade. Daniel, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. So that's the next place where we can take a trade, is right here with the sellers. You understand? So this area too is a good place, but I probably won't take. It's a level, but this is the surest point where we can take the trade in the market. You understand? So yeah, thank you so much, Daniel. It's nice to have you here. I hope you're feeling great today. My time is up now, and I really want to take this trade. My time is actually up. Hey, Dick Rag. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry if I pronounce that name that name did not come out well. You understand? But thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing great today. It's nice to have you here. Okay. I'm Emmanuel by name. It's nice to have you here, Emmanuel. Just saw your video. Thank you. Welcome. It's a pleasure, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your message. Thank you very much. That was beautiful. Please, a beginner. You're a learner. Yes, you're welcome, Daniel. So this is what we'll do. Now, if you're a beginner, listen to this instruction carefully. If you don't, the first thing you need to do is to subscribe to this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, this is the time for you to subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. You understand? So if you like making history, you understand, with us, go ahead and subscribe right now. Now the next thing you need to do is to the registration. If you don't have an account, the registration link is in the description. Go ahead and click the registration link. It will take you to this platform where you can register your account and verify it. Please, is there a way to get tutorial videos from you? Because okay, you subscribing now. Okay, fine. Now, I don't just have a tutorial, I have a mentorship actually. You understand? If you if you would like to if you like me to mentor you, like me to teach you one-on-one, you understand, all you need to do, the Telegram channel link in the description of this video. You understand? It's a Telegram channel link. When you click on it, send me a message on Telegram. Now you see, when you get to Telegram, you won't see any a place to put comment or whatever, but you see this tag called at Barter-Pro mentorship. So just click at Barter-Pro mentorship. It will bring you to my personal chat room where we can actually, yes guys, please go ahead and like the live. So it will bring you to my personal um chat room where we can actually chat. Just send me a message. No, I don't trade gold actually, I only trade binary option. You understand? So it will bring, if you click on at Barter-Pro mentorship, it will bring you to my chat room where we can actually chat. So just send me a message about the mentorship and I'll give you all the details. Now you need to be aware it's a paid service. You understand? So immediately you come, you understand, I'll give you all the details, I'll tell you how much it is, I'll give you all the everything. Now the link is in the description of this video. We're about taking a trade. The link, we're taking a trade here. The link is in the description of this video. You can just long press on your screen. You understand? Jemo said it's affordable. Yes, it's actually very affordable compared to this thing. Oh, I was waiting for price to enter here. Come on now, enter this place so that we can take a good trade. I was waiting for price to enter here so that we can take a good trade. So now, for all the beginners, once you register your with your email and you verified your account, I have a playlist for all the beginners. There's a playlist section for all the beginners in this channel. Now in the playlist section, we have binary option for beginners. Hey Chibu, Solomon, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you. Chibok, thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. So the next thing you need to do is to come to the playlist section and look for binary option for beginners. That's the beginners playlist. Watch all the 16 videos there. That's where you get all the foundational knowledge. The app is called, it's not an app actually, it's a platform. The link is in the description of this video. Just click on it. You understand? Livni Yoli, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Is that SIP price is not coming into our entry. Yeah, it's called Barter-Pro mentorship. Yeah, it's called Barter-Pro mentorship. Oh, you verified your account. That's good. Good. So yes, so all you need to do is to just click the live trade session playlist if you want to watch all my live trade sessions. You understand? That's where you get all the strategies, everything, that I talk about. So let's check the rest of the market that we marked. My time is fast spent, but I'm trying to use some extra time with you guys. No, it's not free. It's not free. It's a it's a paid service. You understand? I teach you one-on-one. You understand? I take you through all the process, everything one by one. You understand? So all the concepts, I teach you all the concepts. I teach you all the strategies, one after the other, like that. You get the gist. So I take you through the process. You understand? It's from beginner to pro level, professional level. So I take everything step by step. It's as simple as that, basically. Let's look for a very good opportunity in the market. Oh, this is beautiful. We have a price channel, guys. Can you see this? We are going with buyers after this. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. We are going with buyers after this. Can we have a gap down? Can we have a gap down, please? Can we? Yes, we have a gap down. This is a beautiful trade, guys. Oh my God, this is a beautiful trade. Now let me explain this trade quickly because somebody might be wondering like what's happening here. If it comes under this round number, I'm taking one more trade. Let me see if it come under the round number. I'm expecting a green candle actually. You understand? Let's see. Okay, now you see this area is a demand area. Demand area is where you have buyers in the markets. You understand? Demand area is where you have buyers, and that's not all actually. I'll tell you. I'm waiting for price to come under this round number. I'm going to take another one. Okay, good. So I'm expecting a push to the upside from this area. Now I'll tell you why. We have another demand area down here again. Look at this. This is another demand area down here. Look at this. Oh, that was a losing trade, but no problem. It's still a very good trade actually, but I will still explain it because in case you see this kind of trade next time, take it. It's a very good trade. Now we have another demand area down here. Let me show you quickly. You understand? You see, we have a demand, we have another demand area down here. Now, what's happening right now is called a doji disrespect trade because we have a doji here and we have a doji break. Now, this one is meant to be a green candle, especially because we have a gap down. You understand? But there's a doji disrespect. Now, one can go with the buyers, with the sellers here, and the next candle is going to be a buyer's candle. You understand? So it happens like this sometimes that you have this kind of entry and the entry did not work out. It doesn't mean it's a bad trade. Let me go with the buyers again here. I'm expecting a green candle here and I'll tell you why. You see this area also, there's so much messages coming in. Yes, it happens. It has happened a few times too. But the thing there is, see, you need to gather knowledge when it comes to trading. See, trading is not something that it's not an easy thing. It's not something that anybody can just take trades. I was saying it in the afternoon that see, sometimes even athletes have coaches. You understand? Like you see athletes, they can run already, but they still have coaches. And you'll be wondering, if you could run, why don't you just like on your own train yourself? You see people, they have gym instructors. Sometimes people have instructors for this, instructors for that. The reason why they do that, you understand, is because they know that they need someone to keep them accountable. They need someone who is experienced in that field. You understand? They need someone who is experienced in that field to help them out. You understand? And when it comes to trading, see, experience is everything. Especially when you know what you're doing. You understand? When you can call the market. You understand? When you can call the market, or when you at least have an idea of what's happening in the market, you get the gist. So it's exactly why, like most of you that actually lost money in the market, if you had a mentor, you probably wouldn't have lost as much as you lost in the market. You get the gist. And knowing that trading is not something that anybody can just jump into is the more reason why you should. Okay, we have another opportunity here. Let me clear all this. Now, you see this strategy is called decision point strategy. I talked about it just a few minutes ago. If you were actually in the market, look at this. When you have an area of resistance like this being broken in the market, there's something called decision points. You see, that decision point is where the decision was made to break this level. So let's mark a few things in this market quickly. You understand? I'm actually talking to those who are ready to learn. You understand? Those who are not ready to learn, they just want to yap. Let them continue yapping. You understand? But over here, let's mark this demand zone. Now, the demand zone is where we have. Now, the demand zone right now, look at this, is where you have buyers in the market. Look at this. This is a demand zone. But for us to find the decision point, we need to go to the lower time frame. So look at this. Now what we are looking for is a demand in the lower time frame. You understand? Yes, we found it. Look at this. This is the one we are looking for. So what do? We will mark it as a lower time frame entry. And immediately price comes into this entry, we will take the trade with buyers. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, it sounds simple, but it takes a lot of practice to master it. You understand? That's why you see when people are lazy to like practice in the market to actually learn, or maybe because they've been they've been they've been led astray by all these fake people that come online. You understand? To tell them, okay, use this indicator, you make 100% win rate, this and that. At the end of the day, they've become frustrated. So most of the time, I don't really blame them when they come on lives like this, and they say a lot of things. I understand where their pain is coming from, but at the same time, see, you understand? At sometimes, you understand, you need to dig through the mud before you can get to the gold. You understand? I too have been a victim of those kind of people. But the best thing that ever happened to me was my mentor. I can tell you the truth. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. I struggled for 2 years, 2 good years, 2 good years, and I did not know Jack in the market. You understand? And I went from this person, okay, this person will talk about this strategy. I will try it for many months, it won't work. You understand? And that person say, okay, use this indicator, I will learn the indicator, it will still not work. You understand? Until I found my mentor. And this guy doesn't use Jack indicators. He just what he does is candlestick psychology, and that's exactly what I'm teaching you right now. You understand? So trust me when I say if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know. And in Nigeria, we say, waiting person no pass am. You understand? What you don't know is beyond you. You understand? Until you sit down to learn, you understand? It will still be beyond you. You get the gist. So that's just how it is. And that's how life is, basically. You understand? So you need to be open-minded enough to learn and understand. Okay, look at that trade, the decision point I told you. Let me check for it. It's already happening here. I'll show you now. Look at this. You see the decision point that made us lose the trade the other time here. This is it. This is it. So if you go to lower time frame now, you mark it as a lower time frame entry. When we go back to M1, I will show you something. Look at this. Price came into this entry. You can see the sellers. They are responding to the market. This is how you know. This is how you understand. You know what you are doing. If you lose a trade, there's got to be a reason for losing the trade, and you move on. When you take losses, losses will happen. There's no strategy that is 100%. You understand? So it's as simple as that, guys. So let's keep checking that market, because we're going to take a very good trade if price comes back there. Okay, there's no opportunity here yet. So there's an opportunity here, but price has not come here. My time is actually fast spent, but I still want to stretch the time a little bit. So let's see if we can find a very good trade before my time is up. This area is a very good trade. If price comes here, I'm taking the trade with the sellers. This is a beautiful fake out. Oh, who are the sellers? Oh, that's good. Well, I really can't be explaining all that right now. You understand? What I would do is, it would be nice for you to watch the binary option for beginners, because I explained a whole lot in that video. So you'll be able to understand what what the sellers are, what the buyers are, where the sellers are, where the buyers are. You understand? Um, the market we're actually trading is called OTC. You understand? It's the OTC markets. These are the regular markets. You can see they are out right now. You get the gist. But these are the OTC markets, and I've explained all that in the binary option for beginners. So just check the playlist and check out the playlist. You understand? It will be easy for you to understand, basically. You understand? But what moves the market is the activity of the buyers and sellers. And the buyers try to bring the price up. The sellers try to bring the price down. It's as simple as that. That's like the simplest thing I can tell you right now. You understand? Oh, my battery is almost done now. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining. I may be leaving now. My battery is at 15%. I don't want it to die on this on this, but I really stressed because I was past my time anyways. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining today's. We'll be back again tomorrow by God's grace. Now, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, send me a message on Telegram. You understand, and I'll give you all the details. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. If you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to a thousand. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we're getting close. You understand? So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys learned something. Yes, thank you very much, Princess. I really appreciate it. Timmy, I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. You're one of the OGs now. That makes so much sense. And guys, if you want to support the channel, please go ahead, make use of the super chat, the super thanks, or this super stickers. Akin to Akin to Joy, thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Now, also, don't forget about the YouTube, the Barter-Pro YouTube membership. So you can join the YouTube membership also. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. It's nice to have you guys here. Um, Go ahead and enable the notification on YouTube for all notifications so that you can, anytime we come live, it will be easy for you to just know that we're live. Okay. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.